And staying in the Middle East, the only carnation flower farmer in Syria's devastated Idlib province is struggling to keep his business alive. It's not a rosy future, but as I24 News reporter Sam Morganti explains, he's committed to his profession.
In Idlib, Syria, home to nearly 3 million people, 2/3 of them displaced from other parts of the country during the decade-long civil war, the only carnation farmer is working tirelessly to maintain his livelihood as a flower farmer and exporter. While dealing with flowers may seem like a radiant profession, it isn't always rosy. Rateb Hosram, a Syrian native, sustained a booming business as a flower farmer before the outbreak of war in Syria. But as a result of devastation caused by the war since its 2011 outbreak, he is struggling to keep his career alive.
In the past, I used to export flowers to the rest of the Syrian governorates. Since the war, that's hard to do. We started to focus on the local market. However, the demand in the local market is very low.
Initially, Hosram sought refuge in Turkey due to the war, but returned to Idlib in an effort to resuscitate his business. Hosram's work in the past consisted of exporting flowers to markets throughout Syria. The demand for flowers, however, has drastically decreased since the war began. Additionally, he's unable to even export flowers anymore to certain war-torn areas of the country. His national market is now limited to Idlib only, where he delivers the flowers to florists within the city's limits.
Working with flowers is a sign of peace and safety in the city. For sure, people buy flowers only on happy occasions, such as a wedding, birthday parties, or even when they visit a patient. A person who works with flowers always feels happy and relaxed.
Lack of demand for these flowers is not Hosram's only hurdle. There are also issues with importing seedlings from Europe, as well as other materials he requires for his greenhouse. Despite his struggles, Hosram is thankful he can continue doing what he loves and retains an optimistic outlook on his occupation. Hopefully, business will begin to blossom again for Hosram and his fellow flower growers.
More